That was fun. The music you want.
Hello, this is Roy, ready for liftoff. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Let's see, Toast, Kusa, and Asher. Wow! Hello, everyone. I hope you all are having a happy Monday. JK, today's Tuesday. Was that a jump scare? Today kind of feels like a Monday, but I'm pretty sure it's a Tuesday. It better be a Tuesday, cause I feel like I worked really hard yesterday. So today's Tuesday, right? Okay, it's Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I like kind of jump scared myself there. Wow, welcome. Okay, Star Peas. Today we're kind of just gonna get right into it because I'm doing some graphic design, which means I'm gonna be doing a lot of nothing. So I'll just be kind of chatting today. I'll be yapping away. Let me head to the design page. Yeah, get some music going. I don't know what song this is, but whatever song it is. Well, that was kind of loud. Whatever song this is now appears. It now appears under me. I got a widget. I got a widget that shows the song now. So I no longer have to play DJ and announce all the new songs. It's now right here, right underneath me. But yeah, so Star Peas, today we are designing my phone wallpaper, cause I got a new phone and I've been like not wanting to like move to my new phone. I've still been using my old one just cause like my new one's so ugly and I want it to look nice. And I would just make it look like my old phone, but I realized the app I used to make my old phone look good doesn't work anymore. Actually, here, Star Peas. Here's a tour of my old phone. This wallpaper is by Kino1 on Twitter. Let's see. Don't ask why he's my wallpaper. Maybe it's because I put him there. So whenever I see him, I'm like, oh my gosh, one day I'll look hot. One day I'll look hot. It's kind of like a motivation wallpaper. I think it's kind of bad because I feel like recently I've been like posing like him a lot, and then we have like similar glasses. So I'm like, dang, maybe like the influence is a little too strong. I'm gonna start wearing like a collar. um, but yeah, you are. This is my. I mean, yeah. Oh wait, is the music okay? Let me know if it's too loud. This is my current setup. It's kind of basic. I like it. I think it's nice. I made it look decent, but it is kind of basic. I did download an app that lets me make like fancier wallpapers that was recommended by my friend. So I don't have to live in the confines of like the app layout. I can kind of do whatever. Hopefully, I don't know. I haven't actually used this app yet, but my friend's phone screen looks pretty cool. A little quieter? Okay. I'll nerf it a little bit. Videosity, welcome. Who's this Hawkeye? I think it's their OC. But yeah, I pasted this here with all my information blurred out. So if you see a docs, please let me know so I could like just delete myself off the internet forever. But I have this open, so I remember what apps I have to have. I know these days I feel like it's kind of the minimalistic look that's in, and then everything just goes into the app drawer. And I think that's an option. I think that's an option, Start Peas, but I'm probably not. I want to have everything still on my phone screen. I'm just used to that. I don't know. I don't like app drawers, even though I know it's like that's the minimalistic look, but I'm not a big fan. Oh my gosh, Starby, speaking of drawers, yo, I was like raging so hard before stream today. I low-key almost didn't stream because of it. It was bad. To be honest, my phone's kind of barren. How many apps I use regularly? You know, surprisingly, I feel like I use most things here pretty often. Yeah. I don't know, I'm a busy boy. A few of these apps I uninstalled. Like I ordered it like Temu and AliExpress. I don't know why I have them on my phone in the first place. I think it's because I bought something off of them and then I downloaded the apps to keep track of shipping. Important thing is you didn't overreact. Wait, Starby. So what happened is this happened a few days back. It actually happened when I was building my PC, but I have a bed. Not everyone has a bed, okay? That sounds like maybe an obvious statement, but you'd be surprised. Not everyone has a bed. My friend, who makes a pretty decent salary at this point and has been working for a few years, does not have a bed. He just sleeps on a mattress. So not everyone has a bed, but I do. And oh my gosh, when I bought my bed, I bought it from IKEA. When I bought my bed, there was like, the bed itself was fine, but I bought like a version of it where there were like drawers underneath the bed, and the bed itself, just for like the bed frame, was like 4.5 stars out of 5 on IKEA. But then I noticed that with the drawers, it was like a 2 stars out of 5. And I was like, I'm just gonna ignore that. Cause I don't know, I really wanted the drawers. Also, I really wanted this bed. I'm very happy with the bed frame, to be honest. So I don't regret it too much. But yo, I should listen to those reviews about the drawers, cause like this has been a problem for a few years now, like ever since I got it. But like they just fall apart. Especially one of them just like crumbles. I managed to like fix it last time, and then I like was just like, oh, I'm never gonna open up this drawer again ever. But recently I was building my PC and I think I was like hammering something in or something. Or maybe I was like hanging things up. I did a lot during that era. my PC building era. I was like PC building and I was also like interior decorating. But I think I was like hammering something in and like the vibrations vibrated the freaking drawer apart, so it just like broke. And like when I say fall apart, it's like basically it's like a standalone drawer that you just slide under your bed, so it's not connected to the bed at all. And when I say fall apart, I mean like all four sides just like fall. They just like fall off. They're just like not connected. It's like it's basically like the bottom part and then there's like four walls, right? When I say fall apart, like those four walls are just gone. So it was like it's fine. Like it's I don't put any. I mean I put a lot of stuff in there that I don't want to see. So it's fine because I don't have to open that drawer. But it like bothers me that I could just see it every day and it looks broken. It looks broken. So today I finally decided to fix it. And the thing is, it's a huge pain to fix. Cause like since I plan to never ever open it up ever, I like put a lot of furniture blocking it. So I had to move all that furniture out of the way. And then I took it out today. And then oh my gosh, RPs. I spent like 2 hours trying to fix it again. I ended up taping it together. I think the tape helped actually. I didn't think it would, but I think it's okay now. Anyways, that was my crash out earlier today. The good news though, I have some good news. I ate steak yesterday that was a little raw and I got some stomach achy from it. But today I ate the leftover steak and then I microwaved it for 4 minutes and it was a little overcooked, but I didn't get any stomach aches. So look, I know how to cook. See, I can take care of myself. I really want to do a cooking stream one day. I watch a lot of cooking videos. Recently I've been watching Claire Saffitz formerly from Bon Appetit before they like went kablooey. She does like a lot of like baking, which I think is kind of interesting. I used to watch a lot of like baking videos, but then more recently I shifted to just like more savory foods. But I guess I'm back in my baking era. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of baking because you need to like, wait, I need to start graphic designing. See, this is what I meant when I said this is just gonna be a yap stream. But I'm not the biggest fan of baking because you need to use an oven, and I've never used an oven before, so it's really scary. I don't know. It's because like they say like you have to preheat the oven to 450 degrees like Fahrenheit or something, but like that seems like a really high number to me. I don't know. That seems really scary. Like what if I do it wrong and then like I accidentally preheat my house to 450 degrees Fahrenheit somehow, Like and then I just combust. So I don't know. I'm like too scared to use an oven. You've never used an oven? No, I haven't. I actually got in trouble in my last apartment. I worked so hard like cleaning everything so I wouldn't get charged for like having a dirty apartment when I moved out. But I didn't clean the oven because I never used it, so I figured like, oh, it's probably like clean, right? Because I never used it. But like, no, I think like it gets dirty anyways, even if you never use it. I don't even think I even opened it. I don't think I've opened the oven in this apartment. I should probably like at least use it for storage or something. But like I don't know. I'm like scared. I'm scared. I don't know. Like it's because one time I was cooking ramen and then when you cook ramen you just boil water and then you add the ramen, right? I was cooking ramen and I did the boiling water part and then I forgot about the other parts in that like I forgot I was cooking ramen and then I just left the water boiling on the stove for like 5 hours and then my pot melted and it was really bad. Like I had never seen a pot melt before, but like I left it on the stove for so long. Not only did the water evaporate, the pot melted. There was like plastic dripping onto the stove. Melting a pot is crazy. It is crazy. I didn't even know that could happen. The thing is, it was like a metal pot. It was a metal pot, but then like the handles were plastic, but somehow the handles melted. Oh my gosh, it was really scary. What if you trip over and land inside the oven and it closes up? Exactly. See, this is exactly why I don't use my oven. My dad did that once. wasn't super melted though. And we still use it. That's funny. I forgot what we did with it. This was actually at my parents' place. So I don't know if they ended up throwing it out or if they kept using it. It also wasn't too bad. Like it was like dripping a little bit, but like the pot itself, you know, was metal. So it was just the handles that was a little sad. But yeah, it was kind of scary. The stuck in a washer trope in the oven. That's actually scary though. I don't know. Maybe I'll like buy one of those small ovens. I feel like those are less scary because you can't fall in those. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like also baking, you just gotta be so precise. Oh, I think the biggest thing about baking that makes me hesitant to do it is I just don't have any of the ingredients for baking. I don't have flour. I don't have sugar. I use honey instead of sugar. If I ever like need a sweetener for my food, I just use honey instead. Cause like last time I bought sugar, I barely used it. And I don't know, it's like there's so much when you buy sugar. I feel like it's a waste. I just buy honey instead. And I like to think honey is healthier, but I don't know if that's true. Should I have like a toaster oven? Yeah. The thing is, toaster ovens are also kind of pricey. I need an air fryer still. Starpeas, we need this is not a cooking stream. I'm supposed to be doing graphic design. So the app I'm gonna use is called KLWP, which stands for something, but I don't remember. Custom. I think the K stands for custom. But here are just some of the designs people on Reddit have made, because there's like a custom Reddit apparently. I haven't actually been on it. I just found these pictures on Google on Google. But I think you could like be pretty graphic designing with it. Like this one, for example. So I don't know how long this will like take me to like implement it in the app, but today I'm not gonna actually use the app. I'm just gonna kind of do a mock-up of what I want it to look like. Because when I first opened the app, I just felt like a little overwhelmed. I feel like I need to like go in with an idea of what I want to make. So that's our goal today, Star Peas. Oh man. Okay, so I think the first thing I need to decide on is like a theme. Like, what do I want my phone to be looking like? So for my desktop, I have a space kind of theme going on. You know, because I'm on the Milky Way and all that. Yo, I can't talk today. Sorry, I had 2 meetings that I talked a lot, and so my word limit, my daily word limit is about to be reached. Let me see if I actually have a picture of my wallpaper. I'm pretty proud of it. I worked really hard on it. Oh, does this give any information about me? I don't think it does. Let me just make sure. Okay, but yeah, I decided to be really fancy with my new desktop. So let me try to find that. Am I really fancy? I mean, like, yo, I installed Rainmeter for this. Well, that's bright. Okay, this is what my desktop kind of looks like right now. I did change it since these icons are now all white instead. Oh, I kind of like the color icons though. Maybe I should go back. But I don't know. I feel like I could do like another space kind of look like this, and then like what if like the apps were like planets or something. But I don't know. I kind of don't want to match. I kind of don't want to match with my desktop. It's like I don't know. I'm like greedy. I like so many different aesthetics. It's like it feels like a waste if everything I own is the same kind of look. And it's like, it wouldn't even look good with pictures because it's not like I use my phone when I'm at my desktop. No one would even know. I think the big thing is no one would understand that I matched my desktop with my phone if I did that. But I mean, I could still maybe do like a different kind of space idea. I don't know. So that's one option. But what I was also thinking is let me find a good picture. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. It took me so long to remember what the aesthetic is called. I'm thinking of what if we had like a kind of Polaroid theme going on. Let me try to find a good picture. Also, Sky, welcome in, welcome. So I was thinking like what if it was like something like this? And then I don't know how the apps are gonna like are gonna like play a part. What if they were like stickers? Okay, wait. Like what if these like pictures were like me and my friendsies and stuff like that? And then I just had like all my apps as like little stickers around. So kind of like a journal vibe. Kind of like my overlay. Hmm. So that's I think one option. Hmm. But I feel like it's kind of hard getting realistic looking things. I tried to do like a Polaroid aesthetic for my schedule too. I feel like it kind of worked. That'd be cute, right? And it's like I don't know, I'm so greedy. I like there's so much art I always like, and I really wish I could see more of it. So if I have like Polaroids, I could put like all my favorite pieces of art like in the Polaroids. So that could be nice, I think. Another thing I'm kind of thinking about is I actually really like the Instagram aesthetic. Let me try to find a good picture. Wait, why did I just search up Instagram? I was Instagram UI. Let's see. Yo, why are these pictures all so low res? Oh my gosh, you can't even see that. Hmm, like something like this. And then what if the stories? What if the stories were like the icons? That would mean there's not that many icons per page, but like if I had like each page as like a different like picture, and by picture I mean like I'm probably gonna have like cute anime boys and cute anime girls. That might be kind of nice. Hmm. That's an option. That is an option. And then instead of Instagram, it'd be like Roystagram or something. I don't know. I really like the Instagram aesthetic. OnStars has like a series of like, oh, what are they called? They're like little photo cards, like gotcha photo cards you could buy. And then one of the set series is like they're like Instagram pictures, kind of. I really like that. And I feel like also Instagram is kind of just like the Polaroid aesthetic, made more technology. I don't know if that made sense, but I feel like Instagram was, itself inspired by Polaroids, I feel like a little bit. Let's see. I think when designing, it's always good to just like have some options. So I'm gonna try to brainstorm some more too. Let's see. Sorry, Star Peas. I wanted you all to see the full design process. Also, I just didn't have time to think too much on my own, unfortunately, which is why I'm doing it on stream. um, what other kind of looks might be nice? Let me go on Twitter. Here, actually, Stripeys, I think it's safe to show you this. This is my Twitter likes. We can look at my Twitter likes together. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my, Umi's little doodles are so peak. Look at this guy. Look at this. I was like looking at this all day at work. He's beautiful. What if we did like a CSP overlay, like Clip Studio Paint overlay, like an art overlay? But what would be the icons? Like what would be the apps? Let's see here. This is what I mean, StarPs. Like this is what Clip Studio Paint looks like. So it's like, oh, I don't know. Okay, I feel like Clip Studio Paint works because it's like, it's like a rectangle. But like my phone is too long of a rectangle. Like we couldn't just do the bar here because that would like take that would take up too much space. So nah, never mind. That's not gonna work. Hmm. And I thought of something else. Again, there is always the minimalistic approach. Like I could just take something like this and just plop it in the corner. And then just have like the rest of it be yellow. That's like a choice as well. Oh my gosh. I something came to me. I had an idea. But I forgot. What was it? Oh, okay. Something else I thought of was I kind of like a lot of gotcha game UI. So I'm gonna just look up some gotcha games. I think one game I was thinking about was World Flipper, cause it's like it's dead, but it's like a pinball game. And I feel like my phone, since it's really like big, it could be like a pinball machine. But I feel like I'd be disappointed because I want to play if it looked like a pinball machine. But I'm not fancy enough to like code a whole game in the background. I think that's possible. I bet like someone could do it, but like not me. I'm not that someone. But regardless, even like outside of the pinball part, I do like the World Flipper UI. Oh my gosh, why are these images all super low quality? And then, like the little characters could be all the app icons. That's a possibility. And then I could just like see pixels every day on my phone. Wait. This one's kind of promising. Okay. Let's see what other games have really nice UI. I know Arknight's. I do like a lot of Arknight's design, but I don't know if it's my style. I feel like Arknight's design is a little too complex for me to be able to replicate. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there was a gotcha game recently where I was like super into just the UI. Oh, I really like the reverse 1999 UI too, I think, but that's also not my style. It like here. It looks like this. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for all these blurry images, but it looks like this, but it's also just like a little too like drawn. I need something more minimalistic because I have to recreate it myself, basically. Reverse 1999 kind of has like an old timey film kind of vibe to it, which I think could be cool. But yeah, probably not. Probably not. I see like a vision, but I don't think it's my vision. Let's see. What else? What other gotcha games have good UI? What does Star Rail has some pretty good event UI. I just don't know what event to look up. And Genshin too. Oh my gosh, I feel like I always see so much good graphic design stuff, and then I'm just like, it's pretty, and then I don't keep track of it, and then whenever I need it, I don't have it. I went back to Twitter. I like the magazine look a lot. Oh, by the way, this is the artist Kino Wan One. They're the artist that drew my current wallpaper background. I do think this kind of vibe looks really nice too. And like maybe I could even do something like here where it's like instead of like his name, it's like the time, behind him, so it's like functional as well. So I think that's an option. And I could also combine these because my current wallpaper has like multiple pages. so I could have like different looks for every page. I think that could be nice. Like I could have like a guy, and then it could turn into like him in a Polaroid or something, or like him in Instagram. You know? Wait. I kind of like that. So this is like the home screen, and like maybe the lock screen as well. But then when I scroll, then like it goes into here, and then there's like all the apps. Mm. Okay, wait. Maybe I'm onto something. Okay, going back to Twitter. I think. Sorry, she's not relevant, but she's just really pretty. So I'm gonna add her to my inspo board. By the way, I'm using Paint.net. If anyone is curious, I use Paint.net for all my graphics pretty much, cause it's free. Cause it's free and it doesn't crash my computer like Photoshop does. This is by Glue Glutton on Twitter. Oh, actually, I was watching this. This was like someone making a thumbnail for a karaoke and it was super graphic design. I used to be a Photoshop guru, and then I switched to CSP and realized how nerfed I was. Ooh, wait. Like Photoshop is nerfed compared to CSP, or did you feel nerfed because CSP doesn't have as much stuff as Photoshop? Yo, Photoshop is scary. You could actually just make a career by knowing how to use Photoshop. You don't even have to be like a good artist. Photoshop is crazy. CSP is also pretty crazy though, especially with all the new features they've been adding. Feel spoiled by CSP? CSP has a lot of very specific, I think, like artist tools, which is really cool. Like some of the brushes out there are pretty crazy. And then stuff just like auto outline and like auto line art and all that is pretty cool. I think for me, Photoshop is just like too scary because it's like Photoshop isn't made primarily for artists. So there's just so much other stuff that gets a little scary. It kind of spooks me. Used to animate in Photoshop, that was a choice. I don't have it anymore, but I actually animated my very own stinger, and I used Paint.net. I used this program right here to animate it. And you're probably wondering, like, Roy, how'd you do that? Like, Paint.net literally does not have animation functionality. Well, what I did is I drew every frame, and then I just copied every frame into Sprite, I think. Either Sprite or maybe CSP. Then I just I made like a GIF from that. But I drew it all out in Paint.net first. I just made them like different layers. That's super cool though. Wait, Asher, I didn't know you did animation. That's really, really cool. It's my profession. Wait, yo. Wait, Asher, I didn't know you were a professional artist. Oh my gosh. Wait, now I'm kind of scared. I feel like I might be judged now for my newbie graphic design skills. I love your Pixar. Thank you. I do want to learn a lot more about animation. Actually specifically because of my pixel art and your taste in aesthetic. Thank you. That makes you really happy. I know I'm not the most skilled at everything, but I will say I'm pretty confident in my taste. I feel like I'm able to tell when something looks good and when something doesn't look good. Maybe I'm just very opinionated. Maybe that's it. Art is about the visuals, not the methods. That's true. That's true. It's about kind of just how it looks in the end. Except if you use AI. True. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm so happy. I feel like Google finally nerfed AI art in Google Images. Cause I remember for a while, like when you Google image anything, it would just all be AI. That was like the worst era. There's still some, but I feel like it's a lot better now. AI needs to like go away. At least like AI art. It's like I don't know, such like an ick. I kind of like this. It's very simple. I hate how I have to analyze art for AI signs before liking and reposting it now. I feel you. There's an extension I downloaded. Oh, I wonder if I have it still. I don't know if it's kept if it's like still maintained either. But I have an extension. Oh, it's called Journey Buster 3. Where it'll flag AI accounts. I think everything is manually reviewed, but it'll flag AI accounts on Twitter, and then like when you see a post by that user, it'll be like AI alert, so you'll know that it's AI. But yeah, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at being able to tell when something is AI, but ever so often, I get got. But honestly, it sucks because it's like a few years ago, like I didn't even have to think about this, but now like there's just certain art styles, and I always feel bad where I'm like, if I see it, I'm like, oh, this kind of looks like an AI art style, and then I have to click on their profile to like check. I always feel so ashamed of liking AI pieces because sometimes it does look good. It really does sometimes. I feel like it's kind of like what is it? It's kind of like that saying though, like even a broken clock is right twice a day. Like just like with how much AI art out there, a few, probably hit that peak art. What is it called? Design. I cannot word today. It's gotten worse. But yeah, it's rough. Honestly, this is probably the hottest take ever, but I feel like there maybe was a potential for AI art to be like okay, but like not in the current state. I think just they're trained off real artists, so that's why it can look good sometimes. Yeah. I think like the ick. The main ick I have. I'm not a huge AI hater. Um but AI art, I think I'll always be bad is just I think I'll always be against AI art as long as the artists that it's trained off of do not consent to it. AI isn't bad, just unethical training. Exactly. I feel like AI has like a lot of honestly like very very good uses, but just like the way like AI is trained is just especially for art, I feel like, which is something so personal and so like crafted. It just I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. But like I feel like if it was like the case of an artist, and I don't know if this is possible, like making their own, AI model based off themselves. Like I feel like that I wouldn't care too much about. Like then there's the whole argument like you spend less effort because like you didn't generate it or like you generated it, but like I don't know. To me, the big part I'm against for AI is really just like that the artist that the AI is trained off of just did not consent. Which I think is a shame because I feel like honestly AI has like potential to really help artists, but just the way everything like happened, I like artists hate AI and I like fully support them for it because it's like I don't know. Feel like it could be useful for making certain things easier, like manhwa comic creators. It could help with backgrounds and stuff, but just so unethical. Yeah, exactly. Like imagine like an AI that could just like I don't know, like fill in lines for you. Which I mean, I think that already exists, and I don't know if that's AI or not. But like I feel like there's definitely like uses for AI for artists, but I feel like just generating something from scratch is like nar. Is definitely nar. But yeah, I am kind of curious like where things will go. I hope one day AI finds finds a good balance. AI can help assist in animation since it's so tedious doing in betweens and shading and stuff. Always wish there was an easy shortcut for that sobs. Yeah, no, yeah. I think that's a really good example. So I think it's really a shame how AI and art, ended up clashing so much. Maybe it was inevitable, but I really do feel like there could have been some really, really good ways for AI to help artists. I truly think like AI to get rid of tedious tasks is a big W, but but AI as a whole, and I feel like also the people that generally support AI are like not W's. I think that's the thing too. Is like I don't know. I feel like people like the AI bros just kind of rub me the wrong way. But I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I am happy though. I am happy. I feel like that. It at least feels to me that collectively people seem to be against AI art. Okay, I think my vision has kind of come together. So we're gonna start off with something like this, I think, as the lock screen. So here is my phone's dimensions. Hmm. I need like a Hawkeye. I need a Hawkeye. Should I just use myself for now? Hmm. I could just use the Silas for now by Kino 1-1. So I draw my fictional boyfriend. Wait, that's so powerful being an artist. You could just draw. You could just draw your own wallpapers. I feel like it's kind of funny because I remember before I started really any kind of art at all. I used to always like see art and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like if I was an artist, I would draw so much and I would draw like all my favorite things and I would make them look so good. Like I'd be so powerful. And then I feel like, you know, I'm not the best artist, but I can at least make pixel art. And I'm like, I don't do it because I just don't have time. It's not true. Just because you're an artist doesn't mean you can draw whatever you want. If you have the ability to do something, the last thing you want to do is draw, right? I get it. Oh man, okay. I also this is gonna be hard because I didn't realize how tall my phone is. So the thing is, since I have a flip phone, I could like use something square for the front, but then I do need still something longer for like when I open it up. I guess like maybe I could find a standing guy or girl. Okay. You know, honestly, my ideal, my ideal, which I never do, except for 1 year I did it, is I want to have like different wallpapers for the different seasons. I don't know. I just feel like the vibes change between seasons. You know, like a nice summer photo for like summer, and then like something more comfier for fall. So maybe what I could try to do is like create a general overlay and what's in the background, like the picture, like the anime guy or anime girl that's here, is more interchangeable. I could do that. Okay. So let's just like pretend this guy's tall. I mean, okay, wait. I'm trying to think of like what else would I add? Because I'm gonna keep like this text here basically, but it's gonna be like a clock instead. But do I need anything else really? Like maybe just like a little bar here. Okay, I guess I could draw that. You know what? Let me actually find a full picture I could use. Something taller. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm actually just gonna use her for now by Cadril0203. I hope everyone can see. I wanna make sure I'm giving credit where credit is due. But I think I'm just gonna use this picture for now. I don't think she's gonna end up actually being my wallpaper, but I think I'll do this for now. And I'm also just doing a mock-up, so this is gonna look a little rough, but maybe like this for now. I don't. Yeah, I think whoever I choose is probably not gonna be this tall either. Or I'm gonna like crop them. Actually, maybe like this. I feel like they'd be that size, but we're just gonna make her bigger for now, cause maybe I'll aim for like this size ish. Okay. And I'm just gonna do a very sloppy job of extending this part. And let's actually darken this border a little bit. Should I just try to find art that fits? Because this looks kind of ugly. um. And I'm not gonna care too much about the font for now, but we'll do like 7 o'clock. I feel like 7 o'clock is a nice time. Oh, actually, wait. I kind of like this font. 7 o'clock. I think a little bigger, maybe 300. Okay, and can I erase? Okay. I feel like that definitely helps. Like even just like this little bit of like the hand being above the dot, I feel like really makes it look I don't know. It's a really nice effect, I feel like. It makes the picture I feel like more dimensional, like 3 dimensional. Which I think just helps you immerse yourself into it a bit more. Especially like since the clock is gonna be kind of animated in a way, like as the seconds move or like as like the minutes move. I feel like it could look pretty cool. Also, I know I missed this part, but this is just a mock-up, so I think it's fine. JK, it bothers me so. Can I fix it? Okay, I can fix it. Ooh. Okay, I need to make sure I don't spend too much time on this because it's just a rough. Like I'm really just like trying to get a concept down. And then I can add like a bar here. Circles or nah? And by circles I mean, do I want to have rounded edges or nah? Hmm. I feel like it almost kind of depends on the background. Like for her, I feel like rounded makes more sense, but maybe for that Silas, like a square would have made more sense. I think we'll do this for now. And then I really like it when there's just random text. Like if you see my my desktop wallpaper, there's just some random text here. And if you zoom in, it like literally does not even make sense. So I just put it there because so I think what this was supposed to be is it was supposed to be able to tell you like the temperature, but I didn't want to set it up because I don't really care about the temperature, so I just replaced it with like random text because I like the aesthetic of having text there. I don't know, it's kind of like the magazine cover look. Oh, wait. I need to think about what I want on my home screen though. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing as my current phone, where like I'll just have like these apps at the bottom here. Maybe I should do this on a different layer, but Eh, I think I'll live. Probably different icons too, but I can worry about that later. Yo, icon shopping is so fun. It's especially nice for like personal projects like these where like you don't have to worry about like making sure everything is like under like free to use commercially because like I'm not using it commercially. I'm just using it for my phone. Like this is the definition of like personal use. So I mean hopefully me streaming this doesn't make this like non-personal use, but anyways, I'm dying. Sorry. As long as you don't rat me out, Star Piece, I think we'll be good. But yeah, there's so many nice icons out there. I'm like just looking through the icons. I'm like, damn, I want to use this one, even though it doesn't make sense. But it looks cute. Okay. Trying to think. So on my current phone, I have the time, which I'll have. I don't know if I'll be able to have something that shows my alarm if I use like a custom thing. So I won't have that for now, but I can maybe have the date show up somewhere. So Monday. I mean, wait, what's the format of my current one? Monday, August 4th. Ooh, 2 lines maybe? Like I think the part that we could have cut off is the day because like I just need to know the month, you know? I don't really care too much about the day part. Also, if anyone was stuck in an ad break, welcome back. Not much has happened. Right now I'm just making sure I don't miss any functional pieces to my current phone has. Where the heck did this go? Well, the one thing that like I think the biggest nerf of Paint.net is it doesn't save words. So like once you have the word down, it just like turns into an image and then you can't edit it ever again. The Vocaloid playlist. I'm glad you like it. It was Spotify recommended. This is not my Vocaloid playlist. I actually didn't realize this was gonna be a Vocaloid playlist. Thought it'd be like anime openings. So like Monday, Og 3. I was even like, maybe I should write down this font, but you know what? I'm streaming, so if I really need to know, I could just watch the VOD. Wow, wait, this is so smart, streaming my graphic design, so I don't forget the font. Okay. I really want this to be covered up, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so let's do like put it here for now. Star piece. I know this looks super basic, and it is, but trust. Okay, so what else do I have in my home screen? I have the weather. I actually use that pretty often. Um. Ooh, I don't like this being here and then this being here. I think I feel like they have to like switch. So we're gonna like mirror this. Sometimes basic is good. I agree. I agree. So what if it was like this? Maybe thinner too. And then I'm also really a big fan of like those like dot grids. I don't know how to make them though. Grid. The other thing is like if you were to use Photoshop, they have just like built-in tools and brushes, or even like CSP, I'm pretty sure, for like this kind of stuff. But since I'm not using Photoshop, I gotta like I gotta just like take it from the internet. Actually, I'm pretty sure Paint.net has something for this too, but I don't know what it is. This is my actual graphic design process. Whenever I have these dots, I'm like, what if I made it a heart shape? But then that like over complicates things a little bit. I don't know who came up with these dots, but like, yo, they look, I don't know. I feel like they just consistently improve like how a piece looks. Yo, I always struggle like trying to make things look random. But like, cause I feel like there's like that look where it's like chaotic, but then it still looks good somehow. And I feel like it's hard to capture that sometimes. Oh, another tip, Starpies. I do this when drawing Pixar too. Is like have the same image somewhere else, but like smaller, so that you're able to see it from a more like full perspective at all times. That always helps. Like I'm looking at this through OBS on my second monitor. And I need to nerf some of these dots. Me when my room is messy, but it's a controlled messy, so I know where everything is. I feel that. It's like the aesthetic messy. Mm. I'm just deleting all the dots. I think they're like maybe too big. Maybe that's it. I don't want to dwell too much on this. Maybe yeah, they're too big. I kind of like the texture of it being like really zoomed in. You know, maybe dots are too advanced of a technique for me. Nah, I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I think this is a decent size. Is anyone getting Suika game flashbacks? I actually have a I kind of forgot about that. It was such a fever dream stream. I feel like you've been saying that about a lot of my streams lately, Toast. That was wild. That was a wild stream. For any Starpies that weren't there, I would try to explain it to you, but I wouldn't be able to. basically, long story short, I played Suika game and I won really hard. Suika game is not for the faint of heart. You've been giving that chaotic vibe on your streams lately. I need to add a chaotic tag to my Twitch. Comfy chaotic. I feel like a star would go hard here. There just needs to be like something to balance the square. Does there? Okay, I sometimes I get too caught up in like little specific areas, but I need to think about the whole picture. No, we need like something else. We need like a little more. Also, I was gonna put something here. Like, why? I should have. Yo, you're supposed to do these things last. The, like embellishments. Happy birthday! Thank you. Leo, welcome. You're 3 months. 3 months and 6 days too early, but I'll take it regardless. Thank you. Did you get me anything? Did you get me any present for my birthday? You're a Scorpio? What? Maybe. Man, that's scary. It's almost my birthday already. That's actually really scary. Oh, Leo, are you also November baby? Happy early birthday. Nar? Oh, I see. I'm a September baby. Yo, happy early birthday. For real? Wait, oh my gosh. Wait, actually, it's almost September. That's exciting. Just playing with you since you responded with maybe to me. Like this is some Roy lore that I don't like talking about too much because I feel like I'll be judged for it. But guys, my birthday isn't my real birthday. It's because when I first started streaming, I don't remember when my birthday was, so I just chose a date that I liked. But I think it's close enough. To be honest, last year I celebrated that birthday more than the other day. That was actually my birthday because I kind of forgot that other day was my birthday. What? VTuber lies about birthday? Look, it wasn't a lie. Wait. This is not a lie. I was straightforward from day one that like I didn't remember when my birthday was, so I just picked a date. It's okay. Sometimes I forget about my B-day because I'm so old. I feel that. I feel that. Sometimes I actually like suppress my birthday so I don't get older. That's how it works, by the way. If you don't have your birthday, you don't get older. So I need to like stop with the dots. Temperature. Okay, I was gonna do temperature. So like I don't know, 75 degrees. Ooh, what if we said degrees instead of like the degree symbol? JK, I'm live. We're doing the degree symbol. Da 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 da. I didn't know there was a Vocaloid version of this. It's like The Sims. If you don't celebrate or blow out your candles, you don't age. Exactly. Yo, I've been thinking about The Sims. I think it's because The Sims was trending on Twitter yesterday because EA announced that they're not making The Sims 5, which I have mixed feelings about. But, oh man, I miss when playing The Sims. I love The Sims so much. How is you? I'm doing not too bad today. Yo, I was crashing out earlier today, but I resolved the issue, so we're good now. How are you doing today, Leo? Clearly see you really love graphic design. I can't tell if that's a compliment or not, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take it as a compliment, even if it's not. Yo, I don't. The 75 is giving like race car energy. Shoot, what was that font I used for this number? Fonts are so important in graphic design, but I'm gonna try not to care too much about them today because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get these fonts onto my phone, so I don't want to get like too attached to something. Also, I feel like just like choosing a font will take forever, so I want really to just get the main design down and then I could iron out the details when I actually make this. Ooh, I kind of like this font, but I don't think it fits too well. I realize it sounded sarcastic. Nar, nar. I appreciate the compliment. I'm just maybe a little self-conscious. It's not you, it's me. I like it. Always question people's motive. Always suspicious. I feel like that's kind of lonely though. When you never trust anything. Oh shoot. Okay, that was not on the right layer. Where is that layer then? Here. Okay. What? I don't like how this is like all like a triangle here. Cause then like I feel like you it, like shoot you off the screen. I don't know. I think I apply this theory incorrectly, but I've learned that like it's important to like kind of keep your audience captive for composition. So like for example here you might start looking here because like her lantern is really bright. You know, this is kind of the focus point of the painting. But you might also kind of look up here because you know it's the clock and it's gonna be animated. And so if you start up here, you're gonna naturally kind of go down here and then follow the light maybe like to here. And then I think the progressions you'll probably look here to here. Which is not too bad, I think. I think that was like not the best example because I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do want to say it is a thing that composition you got to think about where the eye starts and kind of how it travels along the picture. I think I never really apply that correctly, but I always kind of just try to keep it in mind. I think I actually like it better. This way. Okay. I want this to be between the phone and the camera, which I really shouldn't care too much about because that's not where the apps are gonna be. I need to keep. I need to remember this is a rough. This is a rough. I don't think this looks too bad though. I feel like it looks a little right heavy now. I think maybe it's because I added this stuff now, and so this should be on the left now. I mean, I could do that. I could just move this to the left. It's not too hard. Am I not on the right layer? I'm not on the right layer. Okay. This kind of sounds like SNSD song. Maybe like that. And then let me find a sun icon. That's like a ugly sun icon. Or I don't think it's ugly, but it doesn't fit this look. Maybe I could do an outline kind of icon. I don't know how flexible this app I'm going to use is going to be for this kind of stuff, but we'll just hope. We'll just hope. Because I think like if it's an outline, if we make it the same thickness as this bottom line here. That's kind of nice. Okay. I think this could work. I think this could work. I do want to add some like things here. I don't know. Like maybe I could add. I mean, from my current home screen, the only thing I'm missing really is just this flashlight, which I don't even know if I could get like a flashlight back. Yo, okay. This only applies to this drawing specifically, but I would just make like tapping here light up my flashlight because it just makes so much sense. But I mean, that would only work for this drawing, which I'm probably not gonna even use for my my actual lock screen. Which maybe I shouldn't have like worried too much about like how my eyes are gonna move, because of that. It's okay. I think this is like fine for now. I don't know. This part feels like a little empty still, but that's fine. Maybe if we buff up the circles here, make them a little thicker. Nah. Wait. I don't know. I kind of like this more for some reason. These dots are gonna be the enemy. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I don't like it. I don't know. These dots are bothering me. There's like I don't like them, but we're gonna keep them here. We're gonna keep them here because I need to move on. So like I almost kind of want it to be like just like a triangle of dots here. Okay, I'm wait. Shoot, I have like a vision, but now we're not gonna do the vision because I need to move on. I could do the vision later if I want to. Okay. Um. So this is gonna be the lock screen, and then I'm just gonna merge everything and regret it later. Because I don't think there's folders in Paint.net. Um. And so my vision is now when you scroll to the next screen, we're gonna go for like a more Insta vibe. Let's look at my Instagram references. So I guess we need to keep this part. Like this, maybe. And then sorry, I know I'm not talking that much, but I'm cooking. Okay, That looks kind of bad, but maybe if we just blur this. Okay. So heart, and then it's like the message symbol. I wonder if I could just find the Instagram like UI icons somewhere. Well, if they're on Figma for like $50. Okay. Can I just steal these from somewhere? Okay, so it's these three first. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use these like the Instagram icons for the final. I might. I think it depends if I could find like a good high quality version of them. So it almost reaches like half of the picture. I think there's like a little more space in between all of them too. The heart seems like kind of smaller than it should be. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Oh, they seem like aligned kind of weird. Maybe just me. Maybe it's because the heart is like colored in. I don't know. It seems small. So this arrow seems kind of tall. I don't know. Wait. Yo, UI design is hard. Okay, and then we have the bookmark icon at the right. What? I did. Wait. Did I not copy it? Oh. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay. Oh no, I think it was maybe too small. I couldn't see. These feel kind of big for some reason. You know what I kind of want to do that I'm not gonna do is like, what if I made the description words, and then some of the words were like links to open up the apps I use. I think that would be really neat. It's like this is YouTube, and then if I click on the YouTube in the word in the sentence, this is YouTube, then it opens up YouTube. But I feel like that would be like a pain for me to use. I guess. Sorry, I'm thinking Star Peas. I'm thinking hard. Harmoniously, welcome. How are you doing today? I'm hard at work designing my phone. Hehehe. We're going for like a kind of Instagram theme. So like I think here, this is the same artist. By the way, I'll add their profile picture up here. Instagram theme, yeah. So I'm kind of just recreating this reference picture. I think this might be from Instagram officially. I'm not sure. Snowy Owl, welcome. But yeah, so the kind of the vision is like first it'll look like this, right? I think I could maybe just merge. No, I'll regret that. So it'll look like this. It'll look like this, and then I'll scroll, and then it'll turn into this. And then my apps will be here somehow. But we are actually gonna change playlists. Let me see. We're doing some K-pop now. So let me. This is such a nice. This art is so nice. Oops. What did I? Wait. What are you? Why? Oh no, I'm dumb. There we go. Paint.net is so janky that you have to do like the weirdest workarounds to like do something basic in Photoshop. So I think it's this, and then it has like their name up there. And I think for this font, I actually know what I'm going to use. I hope I have it on this computer. It's Nixie1. I use this font pretty often for a lot of my own stuff, actually. Ooh, that's a little thin. Okay. What would I write up here? I mean, I could just write down like what this is gonna be. So. Da 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 ba 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 ba. So this is my current phone. Da 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 hula hula hoop hula la hula hoop hula la hula hoop. I'll just do like every day. Sorry, I just want to see what it looks like without the white. Cause I don't know, the white doesn't look that good when it's like kind of transparent, at least for here. Otherwise, I do also want to try to color match the bottom image a little bit, so that didn't do anything. Okay, I think that's good enough. I don't like this font, by the way. We're not gonna do this font for the final, or I'm not gonna do it for the final, but You know, I'm not even gonna do it for here because it's not working out. Okay, so Instagram has like a more compact font. What about OCR extended? I like this font a lot, but it's not that compact. It's better. I want something thicker. Like this font has the right energy. I think this is from my laptop. But it's not it. I bet I could just Google what font Instagram uses, but maybe I'm lazy. Here, I'll Google it. What font does Instagram use? Instagram Sans. Okay, it's a custom typeface. Nice. Something more compact. Maybe Apex. I like Apex. Maybe like this, and then no bold, no bold. Okay. Also, I'm so sorry I missed it, but Snowy Owl, thank you for the heart reacts. I'm sorry, I'm super locked in today. Well, it'd be kind of cool if like this settings, like the three dots here, opened up like the actual settings menu. Okay, I am very happy with this actually. Lock in for the art. Thank you, thank you. I know I'm like basically just recreating Instagram at this point, but no, I like the vision is happening. Cause like I could use this. Like I could do like this stuff. I could just like put it whenever I want. I don't know, I feel like there's oh my gosh, wait, I'm into this. Like I could add like stickers here too. Sorry, I just like adding stickers everywhere. I feel like stickers make everything better. Um, I won't. I need what I need to focus on right now. I think the Instagram idea is a keeper. I think this looks good. So it's like this. I'm just gonna merge them. And then like I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then it's like what if because I have a page for music basically for like music apps like this page here. Like what if I made my music page look like Spotify? I think that could look pretty cool too. And then it looks like an album. I could do that. I can do that, but I'm trying to think. Okay, no, I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. So this is my normal apps. So how am I gonna actually add the apps into here? So this is gonna be my main apps. So I'm gonna try to get everything. Where is it? Here, everything here to here. Ooh, I'm gonna be sad. I don't think I could keep screen time, the screen time widget, but I think that's fine. Yo, I should have like taken a picture with like the background just green, so I could just remove it easily. But oh my gosh, how am I gonna copy these? Da, ba, ba, da, da. So my concern right now is if I just like add icons down here, they're just gonna like get confused with these icons up here, which I don't want. Though I should make these into like things. Okay, wait. So I think there's usually like Instagram, like here. Yeah, there's like the likes, and then there's like the little like paragraph that people write when they post. Sorry, I don't actually use Instagram, which is kind of funny. I like the aesthetic a lot, but I don't know. I don't really use Instagram. Um, so we could do like. So that's their name, and then what's next? What else? I think it could just go straight into like what they say. So then it'll be like, today I blah blah blah, and it was ooh, hashtag Twitter, hashtag Bluesky. Honestly, like maybe I should just like not have like a picture of Twitter and just like use like I had to click on the hashtag in order to open it up because I go on Twitter way too much. So if I make it the hashtag, maybe I'll click on Twitter. I'll click on Twitter less. Hashtag TikTok. Like I could really do that. That's an idea. I really like incorporating function into design, but I think it's like to the point where sometimes I'll maybe incorporate function that really isn't necessary just because like I want to have the design do something. I sound like I'm like a professional graphic designer when this is like the second time this year I've ever tried. I've done graphic design. The first time being this my desktop background. Why do I sound like Why do I sound like I think I know what I'm talking about? I do like this though. I got an idea. Yo, wait, I'm gonna be so good for this. Like, we're gonna do this, and these are gonna be the app icons. Like, wait, watch this. Oh my gosh, if I had to make custom icons for everything, that's gonna take forever. But you know what? It's okay. I'll just like never use my new phone. Did I expand the canvas? Wait, what the heck is happening? Why is brightness contrast work? Wait, what? Am I on the wrong layer? No. Adjustments, brightness. There we go. Okay. And where's the heart here? Oops. Was like an accidental gradient. I know I could just use the paint bucket tool, but I'm lazy. Okay, so it's like this. And then like imagine this, but like for like the different apps. So I'm just gonna do like maybe another one for maybe YouTube. We could do YouTube. Where's the Twitter one? Twitter. Okay. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Midnight fiction. Why the heck is the quality like that? Okay, let me. What? Where am I? What the heck? Wait, what am I even doing? Why is this not working? Am I like clicking something? Okay, I guess I was. Numa, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Today's kind of a chill stream. I might chill. I mean, I'm not talking that much. I was talking a lot in the beginning. But I'm doing some graphic design. I'm designing my my new phone, my new phone lock screen, and etc. screens. So what I really want to do is like I want to overlap these, but I want to overlap these, but I feel like that would be hard to like tap. Like if I tap here, like would that open Twitter or YouTube? But again, you know, like I go on Twitter too much, so like, is it really bad? Like, what if I? What if I did this, like to just like really nerf my Twitter usage? Dab react. Oh my gosh, Numa, You can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing this. Look, I get older every day. I don't know how many dabs I have left in me, but for you. Okay, there we go. I think I might also change these colors a bit. If I was using like her as my anime girl background, I would definitely change the color of these to be more pastel, I think. But I think whatever picture I choose is probably gonna be more welcoming to brighter colors like these. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the applause. Okay. What other app do I have to add? Should I add? Okay, I'll just here. Where is it? Also, okay, another nerf about Paint.net is like the transparency sucks. Where like you would think so, like it's transparent over here. You would think like when I go over it, it's still transparent, but it doesn't work that way. It's helpful sometimes, but for the most part, I'm just like, why would you do that? Does this look okay? Like it's supposed to look a little messy, but what if it looks too messy? I just want to see what this looks like with a lot of different colors. So I'm not gonna get the icons, but let me just color pick a few things. Starpiece, I'm gonna be so honest. A few of these apps I have installed still, just because I like how the colors look. Because deinstalling them like nerfs the color. Like I'm not gonna get rid of Snapchat because it's my only yellow. It's my only yellow app on the screen. And like, I don't have to keep it the actual app's color. I don't really like it. Maybe it's just her. Maybe it's because again, I feel like I need something more pastel for her. But I'm not a fan of this. Like, is this better? Da, 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 da. Hmm. I think colors wise, we're good. But uh, I don't I don't I don't think I like how messy it looks. This is not organized chaos. This is just like ugly chaos. But I feel like it doesn't make sense for these notifications to be like neat looking. I feel like I can figure something out though. I think I have like the right idea here. But I think I just have to organize these a little bit better. Let me go on Instagram. Oh, I shouldn't. That's that's really dangerous. Okay, I'm not gonna go on Instagram. Unless I'm logged in here, which I don't think. Oh, I am. Okay. Let me let me just look at Instagram and see what it looks like. But it doesn't look as good on desktop. I'm just trying to think what else can I make into like an icon. I'm also like, what about straight up icons? What would that look like? We could see. Oh, wait, I mean that doesn't look bad. Maybe this could be it? And then I noticed when I was on Instagram that there's like a small gray line that separates each post. So I mean I could do that. Ba da 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 da. This could be fine. Maybe. Wait, how many apps? Sorry, I just closed my Chrome on accident. How many apps is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 apps. Did you see that? Did you see that? Yo, I did that math so fast. 14 apps. How many apps do I have here? I have 25 apps. But I could get rid of a few. So I mean this might work. And then of course what I could also do is take one of these. Wait, what? What did I do? Just change. Sorry, I know this is ugly, but this is just rough. So if we did this instead, what layer am I? Oh my gosh, why did I do this on this layer? Like, what does this look like? Oh, I feel like it looks bad because everything looks the same because it's the same icon. It's also like really artifacted because I was like not paying attention to maintaining the quality of the image. But I'm gonna try the gradient again on this. Like, I mean, I don't think this looks bad. Or you know what? Wait, I could if I want color. I could just do this. Ba-da-da, as you know. This looks fine. It does bother me a little bit that like then there's the icons here that are bigger. Maybe I could get rid of these. I don't know. But I think this is maybe good enough for now. And then I don't know, maybe I'm like being greedy, but I want to keep some of this. So like what if my important apps I could have up here? So like this. Probably maybe not that color though, but I kind of like this. Okay. And then like I could draw doodles and like add stickers. Okay, but like I need to focus. I need to just get the main concept down. So I think this looks fine here. Is this too hard? Am I making things too hard for myself? Because I have to make all these custom icons and everything if I do this. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay. So we have this, and then what else? What other apps do I care about? So okay, so I'll make this Spotify looking. I'll figure that out. What should I do here? I'll figure that out on my own because it is late for me and it's probably late for you as well. Sorry this stream was kind of uneventful, but I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle. I don't know. I don't know if this is struggling, but this is my workflow, my graphic design workflow. I don't think it's very exciting, not very flashy. The theme's looking great. Wait, thank you. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. I'm pretty proud of this. Pretty proud of this. What a lovely chill stream. I'm glad you enjoyed. Anyways, tomorrow though. Oh my gosh, no. Yo, I just dropped all my Star P stickers. Okay, there we go. I picked them up. Don't worry, you guys are saved. So tomorrow, we will be back with the chaos because I am playing Deaf in Unison with Koji. Very scary looking horror game. I don't know if it's actually scary. Oh my gosh, Star Piece. Speaking of scary, yo. Speaking of scary, so if you were here yesterday, you know I played another scary game that I didn't think was that scary called Who's at the Door? Star Piece. I got the biggest jump scare in a while from that game after stream ended actually. So I was like, you know, stream was over. I was like going to close everything when, you know, so I don't have a lot of space on my computer. So when I'm done with a game, I just uninstall it usually. So, you know, I went to uninstall. Who's at the Door, and Star Peas. I accidentally played the demo yesterday. So, to be fair, I think it's like mostly the same. Wait, oh my gosh, is that wait. Is that an Elio emoji? Oh my gosh, Elio emoji in my chat. Thank you for the Elio emoji. What was it supposed to be? So I think it's the same. I think it's still 8 days. I think there's like an option where you could keep going. Apparently there's more story, more scary elements. Yeah, so there's only like 20 anomalies in the demo, but I think there's a lot more and a lot more like actiony and like scary ones in the full game. Yo, it was like awful too because I even bought the full game, but somehow I accidentally installed the demo instead. So I got a refund. Explained your luck with the jump scares. It's okay, it worked out. I got a refund, so I don't know. I think, you know, even though the jump scares weren't that scary, you know, it worked out. It worked out for me at least. A win is a win. Exactly. I mean, I still found those 8 anomalies, or those 8 not anomalies, but yeah, tomorrow I think we'll actually be playing a scary game for real. It looks really scary. I said that about Who's at the Door, but tomorrow actually looks kind of scary. So and the reviews are really good too. So I'm excited. I honestly wouldn't be playing this game if it wasn't a collab game. I think the only reason I'd agree to this is because I'm playing with Koji. And I feel like I always get a little scared when I'm playing with someone else because I'm too busy laughing at them. So I'm very, very excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow won't be a demo, yeah. It'll be the full game. I'll make extra sure tomorrow. But yeah, please look forward to that. Otherwise, today, unless things change, which they probably will, today may be my last non-horror game actually of the month. Too busy laughing at Koji dying to feel fear. Exactly. So, please look forward to all the other horror streams I have planned. But otherwise, Star P's, it's getting late, so make sure you get a good night's sleep. If it's not sleepy time, make sure you have a top tier day, eat some yummy food, and have a top tier rest of your life. Star P's, I always tell you this, but sometimes you don't believe me. But you deserve it, okay? You really do. Pixel out. I'm a liar. I'm a liar because I always forget we're on Twitch. Let's see. Is there anyone to raid? Do I want to raid anyone? Maybe no raid today. Okay. Start peace for real this time. Good night. Pixel out.